Hollywood.
Hollywood sports.
Hey!
Steelers.
All right.
Sorry,
Good
had
for
it.
you won today.
Had to slip it in.
I can't even shout out the Cowboys. Because,
Defense held the number one offense to 12 points.
Yeah.
Sorry about it.
Big day. Way to go. Were they really the number one offense
They
as
were
of today?
of the last 6 weeks or something like that. 8 weeks maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, congratulations on your win. Welcome to the show, everybody.
Yeah, anyways, this is Hollywood Sports.
Hollywood Sports. Thank you for hanging out with us. It is another episode. We are 11 weeks into the season.
Yeah,
this
we
is
are.
pretty exciting.
It's crazy.
What is in my pocket? Oh, my Parmesan cheese. This is from my snack pre-show.
Bro, you just made it rain on the cameras.
I did, yeah. We're making it rain Parmesan cheese. We'll clean that up, Andrew.
Looks like you've been to a gentleman's club before based off that toss.
Maybe, you know.
Okay.
I've only heard what they're like. I've actually never seen it with my own eyes.
Based off that flick of the wrist I just saw, you might be a professional. Anyways, how are you, bro?
I'm good, man. Yeah, we, just had a little snack. I haven't eaten all day. Had a little slice of pizza. You were telling me about your pizza that you made at home.
Let's not talk about it.
But you put it in the oven.
I did.
You didn't. I see. I thought like when you said you made pizza, I saw you like, hey, mambo Italio. You're like,
I don't have time for that.
Spinning dough in your kitchen, just covered in flour.
I want you to know, I
out.
just saw me doing that though in like a nice Italian, like looking over the water breezeway windows. We got shears
maybe
flying
some wine.
towards me because of great breeze.
Oh, yeah.
And good music is happening.
Some
maybe
brick
a
oven
candle
stove
is
is
lit.
in your house.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but instead...
I went to Ralph's.
And you got a Red Baron.
And I saved money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Duke's favorite pizza, by the way. So
I thought he liked Little Caesars because it's hot.
Oh, he does love Little Caesars as his favorite, like, chain pizza. But Red Baron's his favorite from Ralph's. So I do love that y'all have the same palate.
I'm a child.
Chicken tendies and Red Baron. Nice.
Dude, what's up, bro? How's your week been?
Good, man. Busy. Same as last week. Nothing's changed. A little bit more project management on some different projects.
Close some deals, wrote some scripts.
Yeah, all of the above. Yeah, how about you? How's life on Hacks?
Dude, I'm not gonna lie.
Sounds like they're working you to the bone.
This week was one of the hardest weeks I've done on Hacks.
Yeah. Didn't we FaceTime? Like, weren't you on the roof of the Wax Museum?
Oh, no,
I have that wrong?
not the Wax Museum, the Academy Award Museum.
Oh, big difference.
Big difference.
Yeah. I made a joke about it being the Wax
You
Museum.
did, yeah, which was fair. And an incredible venue.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. However, because you only have a certain amount of time there, because the Academy Museum has other scheduled events and bookings
Okay. Of
that
course.
you need to get your shots done. I'm trying to figure out what I can say without saying too much. I'm just going to say that
You were on a deadline and you were on a time crunch. You guys probably had a lot to do to get pictures up.
This week was very tough for at least set dressing. I don't know how everyone else felt, but like
If it's tough on the art department, who makes up
a lot of
2/3 of the show, it's everything, not the actor.
Yeah,
then it's hard on the
and
whole
like
crew.
our camera and our lighting crew, like our
because they're waiting on you guys.
They never wait on us. That's the
I
thing.
know they don't.
Yeah,
but they can't work until you clear the space.
100%. Yeah, yeah.
Until you deem we're ready to shoot.
Yeah, because they say, oh, let's just clear this entire set dressing that's behind me right now, so we could put lighting gear here because camera's going to go right in front of it. So then all that set dressing, because we were just looking towards that way, has to be removed. But now all of that set dressing that was this way, where camera and lighting what once was now needs to be redressed, but you can't do that till after you move out all of the set dressing that was once playing for camera and lighting. So then you just kind of have to stay in that rotation and that like mindset and that flow.
Yeah.
But
and so
it was a big space though. That was the thing. And like our camera team and like which they're incredible, dude. They're incredible. Like literally my favorite.
The best in the biz.
Yeah, they're my favorite operators I've ever worked with.
That's cool.
Yeah, so like they're super patient with us. They're very like honest with us, and like they work with us too.
Well, they have to. They'd be
and they're sensitive to like knowing that like let us do the job. Like if you feel like you just want to move that, like let us just do it, so we know that it did move, so we can like know the measurement. If it's like we're trying to stay a certain, distance away from the end of the rug or whatever it might be, because like we're always trying to stay like
ahead of schedule and ahead of
that, and like have a nice level of when everything is so aligned. What's that word called? You're very
cohesive.
No, it's like everything is even.
Symmetrical.
Thank you. Yeah. I'm tired, bro.
Yeah. Well, and for those, and for those who are listening, and this might sound foreign to you, basically what Daniel's saying is his job as the on-set art director is to make sure.
Well, we're the on-set team decorator.
Okay, yeah, but there's a whole.
We are the interior designer for the camera frame.
Yeah, but big picture, the art department or the production design team is responsible for creating the world that you see in frame, and it's everything that's not the actor, literally, and everything that you can see that's a prop, that's a weapon, anything. But in order to shoot in one room in one day, especially if it's a fully decked out room that you had guys come in and move furniture and set up and create, to shoot this way, you have to move everything that's in behind the room over here.
Yeah.
Out of the way so all the cameras and all the people can be there.
Yeah.
And then you get the shot wide, medium, close, and then you get the coverage of the actor, and then we're like, all right, we're moving on. And we're going to flip the room. Yeah. So then all the cameras go where Daniel is and face me, and then you have to bring all of the world back over here.
While removing what you just saw.
And then and then everything is pre-lit and perfect. Everybody takes a beat because you're about to do a live performance. After all of that, then it's a live show for a moment, and then the actors come in, and they have no idea. I mean, the good actors do.
They do.
But
this show does.
The jerk actors who don't realize what the crew has done. And that's why actors are also called talking props sometimes, because
these actors aren't, though.
I know they're not. I know these actors aren't. I wouldn't say that for them.
Also, again, like one of our lead actors.
But that's the process, and that's what you've been through this week.
And also, I want to just say, like,
my condolences, brother.
No, it's all good. Like, so I work with Niles. Niles is, like, he's my boss on set. He's the leading on-set dresser. We have a call real quick. Who is this?
Is this Stoney?
Oh, it's Stoney Baloney.
All right. His name is Stone, so we do call him Stoney Baloney, of course.
Stone?
Hollywood
Sports.
What up, Stone?
Man.
We haven't even addressed you, but because we miss you, and we just thought you could give us a little update on your life, and we're thinking of you.
Yeah, Stone is not here because he has been in the hospital until this moment. Are you still at the hospital?
They are about to release me.
Oh, brother.
Let's go, dude. Did you get too excited after the Chargers put a spanking on the Steelers, or what happened?
That's what it was.
So, man, I don't know. I don't know. It was I think it was a combination of just traveling plus. I always get worse before the rain, but like it was like I couldn't catch my breath.
Oh.
So
like literally.
I know.
But they like threw me on a bunch of steroids, and then I've just been doing breathing treatments here.
So you're gonna be okay.
This hasn't happened since I was like 2. But yeah, I'm good.
Stone, I feel for you, my little guy Duke. Not conflating. I already conflated Daniel with Duke, and now you. But he has severe asthma as well. Has been to the hospital many times, even recently with a very similar action. So I can't imagine not being able to breathe. And
it sounds like Stone didn't know he had severe though.
Well, I've always had it. It's just never been that bad since it was worse when I was younger, and then it was under control for a while. But I don't know. I think I just did too many things that triggered the
dun dun dun. Too many things that triggered. Yeah.
Lots of things been done. Well,
Yeah.
Stone,
Yeah.
we love to hear you talking. We love to hear you moving.
man.
And we love that you're about to be on the outro. And we'll
But
see you next Sunday.
Stone has been in the hospital for
Love you,
3
buddies.
days.
We love you too,
So,
bro. Big
sorry,
time.
brother.
Hey,
we love
the whole
you, Stone.
show. Hey, if y'all could just send a little comment on this episode once it releases and say, hey, Stone, we breathe for you, brother.
Yeah, we're breathing for you. I know we missed you last week with the guests and your flight.
I know.
You made the
I
game.
felt extra bad too. I was like, oh man.
No, it's okay.
Nah, bro. You're part of this show and we miss you deeply. And I'm specifically me, I look right at you most of the time and you're not there. So I'm trying not to be down in the dumps.
Yeah, next week is the Thanksgiving episode. So we'll have a turkey in the middle of us. We'll all be dressed as pilgrims. It's going to be fine.
Okay,
It's going to
well,
be like
we're gonna
third
have to-
grade in here.
We'll have to talk about how that show goes down based off of what Michael just suggested.
Are you even
But
allowed to
anyways,
do that anymore?
I don't think so. All right, Stone. We love you, bro.
I love you too.
All right, have a good rest of the episode.
Hollywood.
Yes, Hollywood sports.
Peace.
Later, boys.
All right, later. Are we allowed to celebrate Thanksgiving anymore? Is it okay?
Don't know.
We don't want to be canceled.
Anyways, I just
We're a
want
friend
just
to
to
all.
wrap up the hacks thing because we're already deep into the show already. Just
Yeah.
want to say I work with a great team. We have great decorators, great production designer, great set dressers, and they make our job easy. However, the job is hard and it's hard for all of us. So
Yes.
we're doing what we can. Yeah.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Yeah. How are you?
That was
bro?
nice.
What?
I'm good. I'm wearing a Kentucky sweatshirt because college basketball has officially started.
Oh, that's your new team.
It's not my new team. It's the original team.
So it's your only team now.
It's my only team now. Yeah.
Okay.
I have like, you've got a team, your baseball team, you've got your NFL team, you've got your college sports. But for me, I grew up in Lexington, born there till junior high. And then junior high to college was Memphis. College to adulthood was Texas. So that's kind of my evolution to sports teams. But,
What about Cincinnati?
well, they're 45 minutes from Lexington.
What happened in
Kentucky.
Cincinnati today?
And they got dog walked
By who?
by the Steelers. But we're not talking about this.
Right.
We're not talking about the Steelers yet. We're catching up. So the catch up for me includes that Kentucky basketball has started.
Yeah.
We did lose a rivalry game this week to Louisville, but we don't have a big man who's one of the top big man in the portal, who's from Arizona State, Jaden Quintons. We'll have him back. We had a couple guys who are injured. I know no one cares about college basketball at this point. I will refrain
How
from
many
bringing
months
it
until
up.
March?
I will refrain from bringing it up every week, but it has officially started, and there's
You're
a lot
right.
of cool things to talk about.
It's on our docket to kind of start.
Yeah, we could
inching
start
in.
talking about how there's all these 7'5" Wimby prospects. I think I sent you a video about that last night.
Yeah.
I'm a little concerned about the human race. We are moving forward to 8 feet tall humans in the next 100 years.
That's
and
good news,
little
though.
Wimbanyanas are popping out every day and coming into college basketball at 7'5".
Since we're on the
kinda
topic of
wild.
sports that don't matter at this current time, we should just talk about hockey. Have you seen
Oh.
what Connor McDavid has been doing on the Oilers?
This is going to happen every time I bring up college basketball. You're gonna
Just
bring
want
up
to
the
put this
Oilers
out.
and
Have you
hockey.
guys ever ice skated before? Have y'all? If so, you know how hard it is. If you played hockey at a certain level, you also know how hard it is.
I haven't
Connor
played hockey
McDavid-
since I was 12 years old, rollerblading in the street.
Connor McDavid on the Edmonton Oilers. This dude just juked the dude out, went backwards like Saquon Barkley did when he hurdled a dude. Same version of it while on ice. And then broke his ankles, spun back around, didn't pass, and then backhanded his shot for a goal. Third pick, it's tied the dude. Connor McDavid is different.
Okay, if you guys have been to the Stanley Cup,
Yeah, 2 times in a row,
Not
lost both.
this Stanley Cup.
We've been 2 times in a row, lost both in
The
Game
Stanley
7.
Cup.
Think about how close we are.
I know. So if you go back this year,
Yeah,
you guys are officially the Buffalo Bills.
don't do that.
No, you are.
No,
you
I
will
thought-
be.
No, they went 4 times in a row.
They did, but if you go 3 and lose, you're basically the Buffalo Bills.
Touche.
Like, the fact that you go 4 and lose
Yeah.
is diabolical.
And just so everyone knows why I'm an Edmonton Oiler fan, my brother and his wife and my goddaughter, their daughter.
Whose name is Michael?
My brother's name is Michael, yes.
Yeah.
Not the goddaughter.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
not the guy.
However,
Yeah, Daniel's surrounded by Michaels is the point of the story.
lots of Michaels. No.
Yeah.
He has lived in Edmonton for like the last, I think, 8 years. his wife went up there for grad school. I'm saying all this wrong because I'm not a big smart person like she is. However, she is
A
very
big, smart person.
No, anyways, but like they live up there. They've established their home and their residency. They're citizens of Canada, and they just love it. And they also are American citizens, and they visit their family back home. And anyways, I've gotten real close to the Edmonton Oilers team through my brother Michael, and since then they are now my hockey team, and I ride or die with them.
I love it. I love how everybody you hate on me for how I came to know my teams. And
I don't
so do my
switch
other friends.
mid-season.
No, there's no. Well, okay, with the Cowboys, it's a joke, but I kind of
want you to know the manager of the gym I go to. I knew he was a Raider fan. I was like, "Oh, who do you guys? Oh, that's right. You guys play the Cowboys tomorrow." He was like,
What
yeah.
does he think about it?
He said, "Yeah, both teams suck. I'm already looking forward to next year's draft pick."
I feel the same way about the game.
I think that you're too down in the dumps, man.
I don't know. Maybe we can turn it around. The year that we did the Amari trade, I think we were like 3-6 or something like that, and then we turned it around. We ended up making the playoffs.
Oh yeah, I forgot you guys had a Mark.
Yeah.
And
Should have never let him go.
Where is he?
That's
now?
a Jerry problem. Well, he's old. He's phased out.
He's
God
on the
bless
Raiders
him.
now.
Yeah. No, I don't think so. I think he
was
retired.
on the Bills. Oh, he
I
retired.
literally think he retired.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I had him in fantasy, and I'm pretty sure he retired.
You're like, yeah, he was on my.
I picked him up as a just in case
I started
because I
him,
love the
got
Cowboys.
no points this week. No,
Yeah.
yeah.
And as long as we're also talking about
Should we just get into that?
Well, wait. While we're talking about sports that don't matter, I want to go ahead and say that the college football rankings has come out, and the SEC is superior. I think they have 8 in the top 14 or 7 in the top 14, and Indiana and Ohio State are frauds. I'm going to go ahead and put that out there.
That's you milking this
and
SEC talk.
The love that they get is like the love that the Chiefs get, and the thing I'll say about the Big Ten, and Ohio State beat Texas, and because Ohio State beat Texas, everybody thinks that they're great. But the fact is, Texas got dog walked by the Georgia Bulldogs this weekend.
That's a good segue.
And
that was a wild coaching experience. I watched the final, like half of the third quarter into the final of the fourth quarter. So, like the back half of the game is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Terribly put.
So you got some respect for Steve Sarkisian and
none.
And
I
Kirby
have
Smart.
so much
you
respect.
lost respect.
I have so much respect for Kirby Smart.
Okay, gotcha.
Did you see what he did, man? Like the way that they went down and drived and then did a surprised onside kick. Then because they did all that, they did the surprised onside kick because. Well, first let me backtrack. They went for it before they onside kicked. They went for it on fourth down in their own territory and got it.
Right.
So then that drive leads to a touchdown. Then they onside kick it and they recover it, and it was a perfect execution of an onside kick. And they only did this because what's his name? Quarterback Texas. Why am I blanking?
Manning.
Yeah,
Arch Manning.
Arch Manning was getting hot.
Yeah,
it was very obvious.
Hot-ish.
Yeah. And Kirby Smart said, "Nah, not today. Not my hometown. Not when the dogs are around.
Not between the hedges.
Yeah,
you don't come here from Austin."
This dude goes for it, fourth down on his own side of the field.
Yeah,
converts, scores, and then should kick it off. No, onside kicks it. Perfect execution. Then goes and scores. What happens? Then they hold Texas. They don't get no points. Texas then scores again and just makes it, or I'm sorry, Georgia just scores again and makes it like not even.
They just put their foot on the gas and said, sorry, this isn't happening. That's why I love Kirby Smart. I think Kirby Smart and the Ole Miss coach, Lane Kiffin, who has been maligned throughout his career, I think he's finally coming to his own. He's just a mature dude. He's in his 40s. It takes time to get there. But those are the two best coaches in college football, right? Maybe not best coaches, but players' coaches. If you're a player, how could you not want to play for Kirby Smart or Lane Kiffin?
100%. And I thought that Kirby Smart looked so disrespectful in his attention to the other coach. He was like,
I love it.
He was like, just kick his doors down.
Yeah, his hair is like a 6-year-old in the wind, just running around.
Kind of
like
good hair.
Yeah,
kind of good.
Yeah. It's his. I have like the way he looks when he's outside is why I wear a hat all the time. If I'm not like indoors at an event, like when the wind blows, I look like a wild 6-year-old, just like Kirby Smart.
He looks tough though. I will say he's the only one that could pull off that haircut and still look like he's
got a little bit of a Chucky bowl cut. It is. It is a little dumb.
I just gotta say though, I told Allie we were watching this game. I was napping all day. It was so funny. I napped all. It's raining here in LA right now.
Oh yeah, it's like the world is shut down in Los Angeles.
Yeah, it's like world news. It's
my
raining.
friend texted me. He's like, we had a meeting Friday. He was like, we may as well be bombed from Russia.
Yeah, dude, seriously. So
he's like, let's push. I was like, yeah, let's push for sure.
We napped all day, and I woke up for like the second half of that game, and I could not believe, like, I had no like excitement towards anyone but that coach.
Yeah.
Like, that was a coaching game.
I love that you're watching college football. You know, again, because I'm from Lexington.
Yeah.
Growing up, my dad worked for the basketball team, so I got to go to every home basketball game. But football, as a perk, we got to sit, field passes at every home game. And Kentucky's always sucked, but I got to watch every SEC school come in and play, and I got to see undefeated Auburn teams, and I got to see undefeated Florida teams and Tennessee. Peyton Manning shook my hand, like 12-year-old me, probably 18, 19-year-old Peyton Manning shook my hand, gave me his glove, gave me his wristband.
That's
so
dope.
I'm a huge SEC football fan, and I really do follow college sports through the SEC, and I kind of root for who has the best chance to win a natty. And I personally hate the Big 10, Big 12, Pac-12,
What's his problem?
who doesn't exist anymore,
What's his problem?
and the
What are you
ACC.
picking on the poor?
All of them are inferior. Everyone wants to hate on the SEC, but we've dominated the sport for the last 35 years. And
What's this dude's problem?
once every 10 years, another school gets a win, and the media is tired of it, so they want to prop up the Indiana Hoosiers, who suck, and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Sorry to my Buckeyes friends. Y'all suck too.
No, they don't.
Yeah. Once every 15 years, you guys might punch through an SEC team.
Alabama lost to who?
Alabama lost their coach. Nick Saban.
Alabama lost to who?
Alabama lost a close game.
To Oklahoma.
Who's
a part of what?
I know it doesn't make sense.
The Big Ten.
Because, no, they're in the
Big
SEC.
Ten.
No, they're in the SEC. But they lost to Texas.
Oklahoma's in the Big Ten.
Oklahoma's in the Big Ten, yeah.
Yeah.
But they lost to Texas, who lost to Ohio State. So then all the Ohio State homers was like, see, look at us. We beat Texas.
I don't
we
know,
beat
man.
Oklahoma goes
Michigan,
to beat
what are they
Alabama.
part of?
I happen to think
What
that
are they part
Alabama
of?
is not that good this year.
Michigan, what are they part of?
Michigan is part of the crap Big 12. So that's all I got to say. All right.
They're part of the 12?
Yeah,
No.
Big 12, yeah.
We're talking about sports that don't matter.
Yeah.
They
All
don't
right,
matter.
Sports That Don't Matter segment is over, and
It's over.
we have now caught up.
All right, let's go over this week's slate.
Yeah, let's get into the NFL.
Patriots, they might be for real, maybe.
Well, wait, before we want to go to the slate, do we
I
want to
knew
at
it.
least, do we want to at least touch on the NFL a little bit?
Oh, my bad. Sorry, I got this.
On the Around the NFL.
Yeah, sure. Patriots might be for real.
Is there anybody, like, this is week 11.
Okay.
I think we're going to do Super Bowl watch every week.
We should.
Who are
Good
your
call.
top 2 and 3 in the AFC, top 2 or 3 in the NFC? Who do you feel like is a legit chance to be in the Super Bowl from either division or from either conference? Sorry.
Oh, man.
I'll start it off by saying I think the Colts have a legitimate shot. I know they had a bye this week.
Jalen Hurts just got his doors blown up by Aiden Hutchinson.
I just saw that, and I'm very glad because Aiden Hutchinson had the pregame interview in his green pants, where he
What a
literally
sack,
did
bro.
what he just said in the pregame interview.
It's 13-6. There's 3 minutes left in the third quarter. It's been a tightly contested game. I took the under with many other legs in the parlay, which will not.
I have a 7-legger that will hit if the Lions don't crap the bed. But I think the Lions are the Cowboys, where they can only play at home in the dome on the turf. But that take is
Neither
for
there
another,
nor here.
That take will come back later. So my Super Bowl bubble teams. Tell me if you think I'm wrong. Out of the AFC, I'm going to go ahead and call it. I'm going to say the Colts.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it's the Bills.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to say,
That's tough. That's tough.
people are going to argue, they're going to bemoan and they'll say it's the Patriots, but the Patriots haven't played anybody. Who is it? The Bo Nixes from Denver.
The Patriots
They also haven't played anybody, even though they beat the Eagles. So out of the AFC, I'll go ahead and give it to the Colts and Bills, and then everybody else, it remains to be seen. The Chiefs, I think, in the end, are going to come in as a wild card, and they're going to be there.
There's like I think a big tier and like that second tier under like you said, the Colts and the Bills. I think it's
There's too many regular season winners. That
it's
we
like
just
the
don't know what-
Patriots probably in that second tier. We probably got the Steelers. I'll even just toss in there. Ravens, I'll toss in there.
Yeah,
Chiefs,
Ravens
I'll
can
toss
get it
in there.
together.
The Broncos, I'll toss in there. That's probably it though.
Okay, so from the NFC, I would like, who's your number one Super Bowl contender from the NFC right now? You want to go ahead and call it the Rams? who just beat the Seahawks, and this is our next around
in
the NFL
convincing
segment.
fashion.
And they are, well, it was still a close game.
It was, and it shouldn't have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think the Rams out of the NFC are probably the best team in football out of the NFC. Is there a better team?
The Rams,
the Lions are getting
I think
beat
the
by
Rams and
Eagles.
Colts are probably the leading teams respectively from their conference.
Did you say Lambs?
The Rams and the Colts, respectively.
The Rams and the Colts. Yeah, I think those are our Super Bowl favorites as of Week 11.
The 49ers
today.
with Brock Purdy, though, they looked disgusting.
The 49ers, I was about to say that the 49ers are.
They
that's why I have
mean, bro.
That's why I have the NFC as the toughest conference in football, because you have the 49ers back.
Yeah.
They've got their starting quarterback. They look like dogs.
The NFC is dominant right now.
The Seahawks are going nowhere. They're probably going to get 3 teams in the tournament, which is incredible for a division.
You said what?
In the tournament.
What do you mean?
In the playoffs.
No, wait. You said they're going to get what?
They're going to get 3 teams. They're going to have the Rams, the 49ers, and the Seahawks all in.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to have so many wins.
Oh,
it's going to happen.
East. Oh, yeah.
The West.
Or the
NFC
West.
West.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying.
And all 3 of, I would say, all 3 of those are probably
right.
Super Bowl contenders out of the NFC. I think you can throw the
That's
Bucks.
like the AFC North the last 2 years.
You can throw the Bucks in there, even though they lost today. They're still a tough team.
Yeah.
I think you can throw the Lions.
Bills, the home team wins that game. That's
the Lions can't play away from, whether they win this game or not tonight against the Eagles. The Lions can't play on the road, and they can't beat the Eagles. I think the Eagles are going to wind up winning this game.
their win-loss record. It's every other as the last 5 games.
They're the Bills.
Yeah.
Which I can't believe that I have them as a favorite as well.
Yeah.
But I think that's our Super Bowl bubble, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of NFC teams and very few AFC teams that are proving that they are Super Bowl potential winning teams.
Which is weird because I feel like the AFC is a tougher conference in general.
Used to be.
I feel like
this year is not. This year is not.
I feel like they play better football than the NFC in general. There's better quarterback play.
The dude, should we talk about the Dolphins?
Well, wait. Let's get into
Mike McDaniel.
Well, you're bringing it up. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about
He
it.
just found the right one out there.
Oh, he found the right the right plug for his drugs.
He found the right chauffeur.
Yeah. Do you like? It won't be in news, but I still think that he probably took a ferry to Ibiza, had a night, came back. Had some tapas.
I think that he had an AI version of him on the sideline.
Oh, it wasn't even him?
No, he definitely wasn't there because
he zoomed in.
He was out there in Ibiza at what was that?
At the foam pit.
He was just like.
By the end of the season, he's going to come out with a YouTube channel where he's a DJ. Exactly. That's Mike McDaniels. And then meanwhile,
and then he goes, "Oh, we won."
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
And then he goes,
okay. So meanwhile, Tua Tagovailoa
Mike McDaniel's a dog.
is absolute trash. I'm going to go ahead and just say it.
Yeah, that's how you chose him. Hey, also.
I know. We played each other this week in fantasy football in our league, which was a big day. And I am dog walking you.
You are.
Mainly because of...
You've been very sweet about not talking shit. And now's your chance. So you might as well just run it.
Yeah. Well, I would have never started Tua. I just thought for sure against that beat up defense that the Redskins have, that Tua would at least get me 15, 20 points. Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry to America. I'm sorry to everyone. I'm an 80s baby.
I was in the sun today, maybe.
I'm from a time when
I had skin that might be red at the moment.
I'm from a time where we revered Christopher Columbus, and now I know that we throw eggs at him. And so in that same manner, I'm very sorry to America. It is the Commanders now. Which also, we haven't talked about this ever, maybe, but the Commanders is the most domineering, weird name to come out of Washington. If that's not Freudian, if they're not like the politicians run the country, we're going to name the team the Commanders because we command you, deal with it, you serfs.
That's so true, dude.
Yeah.
You're
no
so
one's brought that up before, but it is a little disgusting.
The Washington dictators.
We may as well have called them the dictators. Yeah, like what's the point? Like, how about we come up with an animal? You know, there's got to be something there.
Yeah.
I'd rather it be the squirrels, the fighting squirrels. Who knows? But Dolphins played great. They got another win. I'm glad for Mike McDaniels. Tua, unfortunately, is my quarterback on fantasy because I took top-tier players at other positions, and I was like, well, it's Mike McDaniels. Tyreek Hill. Surely he'll give me 15, 20 points a game, serviceable.
No,
he's not.
He goes out like this on the wheelchair or on the cart.
On the wheelchair, yeah. There he goes, Tyreek. Yeah, baby daddy of 22 kids. But
hey, shout out to
I
the
bet
Browns.
He's got a good insurance policy this year.
Can I just bring up the Browns
already? There's so much we got to get into. We're going in. We're just gonna go straight to the
game. Browns morning game.
Okay, all right. We're going to the AFC North.
Oh, I'm looking at the game slate. You want me to switch over to?
Oh yeah. To our
yeah. My bad.
Our 4 pages of NFL stats and notes that you're just blowing out. Guys, this is how prepared we are. We are prepared for the show.
I'm not.
We have a take on every team before we get in here.
Extremely fired up to get to the North.
Okay, yeah. Let's go straight to the North, and we'll start with the Bears. We'll start with the Browns.
Don't mind if we do,
because you just brought it up. So the Shedeur Sanders era possibly began today, and that is exciting.
It is. However, he was 0 touchdowns for 1 interception. However,
the game was competitive.
It was so competitive. Yeah.
That 4th and 5 was tough. That last sequence was tough.
It was, yeah.
I don't like that. That goes back to Kevin Stefanski. I think the Browns, I'm surprised that your organization hasn't fired the coach midseason and brought someone else in just to have a new voice. Period.
You mean on the Browns?
Yeah, like when the game is on the line and you need a 2-point conversion, you need that 4th down. That's why you're the coach.
Yeah,
it's like when you.
I didn't like the 2 plays before. They were throwing for the touchdown. I'm like, you guys need 5 yards.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
That's what separates the men from the boys in coaching.
This
is like, coach, we need to play.
Man.
We need to play. And you as a coach, if your team needs a play with the game on the line, you need to have at least one play up your sleeve that they don't have the answers to. It is completely different look. It's a completely different everything. And everybody on your offense knows that we're going to get this play because they have no fucking clue what we're about to do. And Kevin Stefanski and the Browns are just tough. And so I'm sorry to Browns fans, but your coach,
for the Browns
everybody's coach should have a play that is going to win 5 yards.
Yeah, but the problem is the 2 plays before that. Why were we going for a touchdown pass when it's 1st and 5, 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5? Now you're in 4th and 5, and you just need to get a touchdown to score, but you also have time and timeouts. What are we doing? This is a rookie quarterback who hasn't even played a snap in regular season football.
Yeah.
That was not good play calling, in my opinion. I don't know if that was Shedeur, I don't know. But, regardless, I thought it looked good mostly.
I think it's probably a little bit of youth and nerves and a little on the play caller. It's hard to tell. Any take in football that is absolution is just wrong. When I hear people talk about, well, the quarterback blew the game or the losses on the quarterback, occasionally it can be, but this is a sport that involves 22 people, and it's chess.
Yeah,
and it's 11 on 11
at one time,
and it has to have all 11 people on each side of the ball working together in perfect concert, or it doesn't work.
Yeah.
And then there's also
it's a great
there's
way of putting
also the coaches, and there's the game plan, and there's how well did you prep and how well did you play. And so sometimes coaches and staffs don't prepare the team, and the guys show up to the game and they don't have the answers to the test.
That's
and
true.
The other team has every answer. And then by the time the 3rd or 4th quarter comes around, the Homer fans are like, well, the boys quit. They weren't playing hard anymore.
Yeah.
They were tired of walking out there and doing what the game plan that their coaches asked and getting dog walked.
Yes. Speaking of boys that quit.
All of that is true in football. And you can really tell if someone knows ball or not when they blame a quarterback for wins or losses.
True.
They just don't know ball.
And speaking of blaming a quarterback for wins or losses.
And that goes for national media, everybody. Everybody just, Tua's I know I'm trashing Tua, but Tua isn't the reason they win or lose. And I know I'm trashing other quarterbacks. We got to give it up on,
Tua keeps doctors paid.
Yeah. And I get it.
Terrible.
I get it. If you're a casual fan and you're just watching the game, you're like, oh, shucks, the quarterback wasn't good. But you're really telling you don't know anything when you just blame a quarterback for a win or loss.
No,
that's
true.
all I'll say. As someone who's been around football.
And speaking
my
of
whole life.
quarterbacks coming in as a backup, let's just talk about the Steelers, who had a backup quarterback come right in.
All of the Parmesan cheese laid out over there is hilarious, by the way.
I got lots of cheese for this take.
All right, give it to us.
So I just want to put this out there real quick. We might be all the way back.
Okay, but you guys can't travel to the West Coast and get a dub. We'll bring that up in a minute, but go ahead.
Wow. What a negative Nancy over here. As for advertising his game against the Raiders, and he's over here thinking that we're on to next year.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just want to put this out here. Aaron Rodgers goes down with an injury halftime. They say it's his wrist. Looks like it might be serious. He might miss a lot of games. Do I care? I don't know.
Okay.
Because the defense is really stepping up. The Bengals, number one offense over the last 6 to 8 weeks. I forget what the actual number is. I could look real quick.
Since Joe Flacco's been there, I think it's like 4 weeks.
No, I think it's at least 6.
Oh.
Yeah, it's at least 6.
Wow.
Yeah.
Even without Flacco.
Well, because, anyways, let me get to my point.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Steelers hold them 12 points.
Okay, that's
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah, we had 2 defensive touchdowns. That I'm
good.
not that excited about. And this is why.
It's not great for your offense.
Yes.
Right.
So my nephew, Colby Stats is like, that was the best game I've seen.
We met Colby Stats last week. Sat right there.
Yeah, Colby Stats right here. Colby Stats said this is the best game
man.
that he saw all year. I'm like, I don't know, man.
That's what he said.
That's what he says. And
Okay.
I don't know if I was like kind of like trying to figure out mess streams and crack streams. And then thank God my brother, the boss, sent me his YouTube TV link. And then I was able to watch the final like 2 minutes. But like the whole time I was like barely able to watch the game.
And do you know for out of market games, if you have NordVPN with YouTube TV, if you set the NordVPN to the local area that you want to watch that game, you can watch that local market game. Just throwing that out there until YouTube TV figures that out. I've been on this for 3 years. So
YouTube, we love you.
yeah, thanks for hosting our show. We're gonna game the system though.
But with that being said, I think that for the first time this season, I know that our defense is locked in. Jamar Chase, who we all awarded last episode, wide receiver 1. All of us said that.
We did, and we do. And Jalen Ramsey,
he had 8 targets for 2 catches and like under 20 yards or something like that.
Okay, Jalen Ramsey
spit on Jalen Ramsey.
He took his peptides.
He
got a
on
shot.
Jalen Ramsey.
He took an Adderall. He showed up to play.
Jalen Ramsey said, as soon as someone spits on me, it's not about football no more. I don't care how bad that sounds. And Jalen Ramsey tried to beat that motherfucker up, and I loved it. I loved it, dude. I had no idea that Jalen Ramsey was about to be what the AFC North needed, man. That is my take from this game. Jalen Ramsey is a dog. He belongs in the AFC North, and he is a Pittsburgh Steeler.
All right. Now, also, you guys bracketed him, and I'm pretty sure the Bengals came in with the same game plan that they had 3 or 4 weeks ago because it worked. You guys were prepared. You were hungry. You were focused.
We needed to win.
Because the talk of the NFL after last week's melee against the Chargers,
which I was row 1,
might not even be that good because they just got beat in Duval by a team who lost to the Texans, who barely beat the Titans today. Yeah. Okay, that same team whooped your butt. Now, with that said, you guys showed up and played today, but all week long, everybody was talking about how you're old, how you were basically the 2004 Lakers that were all roster and all
one
guys.
Said that except you.
No, I sent you a video of like 2 or 3 videos.
You were the one saying that.
No, I sent you 2 or 3 takes.
Oh, man,
where everybody was like,
rumors.
No, I sent you 2 or 3 takes, even one on ESPN, on Barstool, different ones where people are talking about how this roster on paper looks great, but if it was 5 years ago, then they would instill fear.
Yeah.
This roster today is old, and you're leaning on guys who are old. So the fact that they came to play and they basically shut down that noise and said, no, we're still those guys. We're still dogs.
And we can have sprinkled in young guys too.
Now, can you do it next week and the week after? Because
that's a good question.
The commentary is you can't because you're old.
In all fairness, that's why I don't feel that excited yet.
You guys are the oldest team in football. You are team geriatric. You were like the 2011 Celtics.
Okay.
You guys.
Fine. What? Touche. However, I want you to know I'm not that convinced yet. Yeah. I am not that convinced. However, us stopping the number one offense, do want to be excited about that. Want to celebrate a dub. We're leading the AFC North. The Ravens barely beat the Browns.
Barely leading the AFC North. Barely.
Okay.
So that takes us to the Ravens. They struggled today against a top 5 defense. The Browns are always going to have a great D.
Yeah, Myles Garrett is a dog.
He's a dog.
He's a dog. 4
Yeah.
sacks. He might have 5. I don't even know.
Yeah. There's a the picture of him from training camp in his thinnest gray shorts ever, shirtless with his hog, and he has a toddler in his pants, is going around.
Garrett?
Myles Garrett. Yeah. Shout out to Myles Garrett for being a specimen.
Oh, he's got a carry-on?
All areas.
He got carry-on luggage down there?
All areas of himself.
Oh, Lord.
He's elite everywhere.
I believe it, man.
Yeah.
What a dog.
What a dog. Yeah.
What a dog with a dog.
Also, his agent was out for the money and wasn't out for his player's best interest. Because if his agent was out for his player's best interest, they would have gotten him out of Cleveland and he wouldn't have signed for the money. But unfortunately, him and his big wiener are just playing for money and never going to win again because they're at a terrible organization. So shout out to our Browns fan.
He's also on track for like his career record and potentially like a historic record. So
yeah,
shout out to Myles Garrett for that.
Shout out to Myles Garrett.
I hate to admit it, but like it's good to see.
We have to move on from the AFC North. Is there anything else
from anything this week?
Okay, we can't quite move on. I do want to touch on. We'll just do a couple rapid fire things.
Okay,
and you can respond. I'll go quick on each one. So the Chargers losing at Jacksonville today just further affirms that West Coast teams can't travel east and win.
Yeah.
And the Steelers last week, leaving the East Coast, leaving the comfort of their home,
The only person that showed up was Jalen Warren.
And Mama's Soup. They can't go play out west. And that's a really weird thing.
Mama's Soup's good, though.
That's a really weird thing for professionals. Why? Why can't you bring the same intensity?
I think that we don't have enough time.
I know
to
the
touch
time
on this,
changes a little
bit. I think
bit,
that
but
this
like,
season, more than ever, at least with like the era of us like really trying to lock in and cover, or at least be aware of what's happening in the NFL season, this season more than ever has been the most unpredictable, most inconsistent season I've ever seen. Like teams go win, loss, players don't show up, players show up. Like it's like there's no way to win money on it. There's no way to understand it, and it's just like you hope that your team
Jacksonville loses to the Texans, who don't even look great today against the Titans.
The Bills
and then
lose
they
at home.
Dog walk the Chargers.
Yeah,
who dog walk the Steelers.
I can't get it.
Who beat a good team today.
The Chargers didn't dog walk the Steelers, but they did walk them.
We were at the game, brother.
Okay.
You left early. You were so mad.
I had a good time.
We got a text in
the
the fourth quarter. You're like, I'm out. I was like, come on, let's stay to the end.
I had a good time till I didn't.
Yeah. So that just affirms what you're saying. It's the WWE. It's almost like the script has been written before we even get there.
Colby Stats just texted me. I'm trying to see.
Has he got a little something for us? Okay, the other thing I want to hit real quick before we move on, I think the Chiefs' kingdom is coming to an end, and this leads us to a broader conversation that goes to around the NFL.
He goes, actual tweet by Chad Johnson. He goes, I want to fight Darnell Washington. I must revenge my teammates by Chad Johnson, right?
That's hilarious. Yeah.
So Colby says this is how that fight would go.
Hilarious.
Just to remind you, Darnell Washington is 6'7", 290 pounds. Chad Johnson, I don't think is over 6 foot and definitely weighs under 200.
And I think you guys are going to probably let Muth go and stay with Washington. Or are you just going to keep with 2 tight ends? Why don't you play them together? I'd like to see a little bit more of that too.
I don't know. Yeah? All right, cool.
Yeah.
I was backed up.
Yeah. I'd like to see a little bit more of that as well. Okay, so moving on. Actually, let me come back to the point I just made. So, coming back to this, the Chiefs lost today.
Yeah.
Chiefs Kingdom, it does look like it's coming to an end. And it looks like it's coming to an end for the same reason that other quarterbacks fail in our salary cap era. And my take on this, and what I believe is something that we see across football, and it's all about team building, and it's why, it's the 49ers have been able to win with bargain quarterbacks. But when you pay your quarterback the majority of your salary cap, and then he has nothing left in the cupboard to play with, you look like Patrick Mahomes today.
Yeah,
I'm
but
sorry.
But
and you also
came back, I thought
they were competitive. It's the NFL.
No, I meant like
the NFL is one or two players.
Xavier Worthy. They have like everyone's on the roster at the moment.
I don't know. Those are a lot of mid-tier guys there. Those guys, you're not talking about those guys as top 5 wide receivers. You're not talking about anybody on their team as top 5 at anything.
No way.
Absolutely not.
No way. You're right. That's crazy.
And my point is, and the day is coming also for...
He's throwing bad interceptions too.
Lamar.
Bad.
Lamar is going through the same thing.
Thank God.
It could possibly be coming for... It could possibly be coming for our MVP, Josh Allen, who, by the way, is a dog. And I got a Josh Allen take in a second. I'll save it. But
you just get right into it.
It's also coming for other players. So my point is, the NFL has to adjust at some point, and they have to give smaller contracts to their quarterbacks.
These notes are nuts.
If you're a quarter, some of the things I'm saying there.
Crazy.
All right, so I'll let you read what's crazy. But so this is the last thing I say about it. But Tom Brady was the standard for elite quarterbacks, and what he did was he took a haircut so that his team could.
He cloned himself.
No, well, he did clone himself.
It's called Drake May.
I know, but
and Drake May. Best team in the AFC.
Hold your horses with their mid-major schedule that they're
playing.
Let's
get to next week. None of this stuff counts. We're talking about the past. You know what we're talking about?
All right.
Tomorrow.
But Tom Brady took a haircut, and his team was competitive because they built a roster.
He became Drake May.
A roster. Yeah. So to all these NFL teams, all these NFL GMs, and to the quarterbacks, stop fleecing your team for $60 million, Dak Prescott. You might have a defense that could compete so that you could win games and get bigger sponsorships.
What's his problem? His team hasn't even played yet.
Dak Prescott taking all of the salary cap.
They haven't even played it. They might win.
My point is being made.
They're playing the Raiders.
In Dak Prescott right
Raiders
now.
are a good team.
Take $50 million, spread that 10 around a couple other positions, and you might have a defense that can allow you to compete, bro. At a certain point, stop listening to your agent who's money grabbing everything in the name of the NFL Players Association. So that's all I'll say. Careful how you pay your quarterbacks because you don't have a roster, and the Chiefs are an example. Moving on. I digress. Yeah, I'm mad at the end of the day because Dak's taking all our salary cap.
No, he's not.
That's the whole point of that conversation.
He deserves it.
He-ish deserves it, but there's a pie. There's a certain point. If I'm Dak Prescott, if you're Dak Prescott, do you take 60 and have the worst defense in the NFL, or do you take 50 and compete for a championship?
All right, let's just move along. But real quick,
I digress.
I don't want you to touch
and
on.
Unless you have Howie Roseman as your GM, you can't pay your quarterback top dollar.
Okay, so here we go. We're just going to hit the NFC North, and we're going to move on to next week's slate, and that's what we have to do because of a time constraint. However,
but you said there were some funny things.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to say.
Okay, go for it.
So the NFC North, in our notes here, the Packers, are they children? They're the youngest team of football, and it shows. Does love suck?
Is that what I wrote?
Maybe. However, we got one more take from the NFC North. Vikings. Pray for J.J. McCarthy. Let's just send some T's and P's.
Okay.
Because nothing's wrong with him. He just sucks at football.
Yes, he does.
And then
that fake tough scene of him in the locker room from 2 weeks ago isn't aging well.
No, it's not. It's not. There was one more I wanted to get done in here.
Ben Johnson. Deserving some respect.
No, the Cowboys.
Look at the Lions without him.
The Lions, what? They're down, but they're one score game, bro.
They're not dominant. They were dominant. They're winning every other game. They can't play on the road. Ben Johnson had some stuff. I'm just saying.
We should just talk about the Patriots real quick.
Okay, go for it.
Trey Henderson.
Okay.
5 touchdowns in a 5-day span, 2 rushing against Bucks, 2 rushing and 1 receiving against the Jets. Are they for real? Yes, unfortunately, and I hate it. Michael says time will tell. I don't know if that was Michael or Colby stats. However, I understand. Let's move along to next week's slate.
All right. You said it. There's no way we can talk about today without it lasting 30 to 40 minutes.
I did.
And we are here. All right, so
let's just get right into it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just bring up the next week's slate, and you're gonna tell me how you feel about it.
All right, I love it.
Wait, I don't have all the games, do I?
Yeah, you do.
Oh yeah,
they're on the side of the page. Yeah.
So Thursday night football, we got them Buffalo Bills versus them Texas. I don't really care about football. Texans. Who do you got and why do you got
When
him?
is CJ Stroud coming back?
Doesn't matter.
Is he out for a while?
Davy Mills still won that game for him though. So
he did. If CJ Stroud was playing, I would say the Texans win unequivocally because the Bills have not shown any consistency.
The Bills
to go
winning
on the
way they
road.
did though, I got the Bills.
No, I have the Bills too. So okay. Yeah, but they do worry me. Their lack of consistency. It is a road game. They're all of a sudden playing on turf, and they're going to act like they forgot how to play football.
I know. That's the thing.
Yeah, they're going to win on a walk-off field goal probably. Something stupid.
So what you're saying is that the Buffalo Bills shouldn't win, but they will win because CJ Stroud is not at home to play for his hometown team.
Al Michaels, Kirk Herbstreit bringing it home. The Bills get
those poor guys.
Those poor guys. But I think they're going to have a decent game. You would think that the Bills would blow out the Texans, but it's actually going to be a close game because it's Thursday night. It's a road game, and the Bills are as inconsistent as anybody in football.
I totally agree. And also, so is Sunday Night Football. And that's why we haven't been reacting as much to these Sunday night games because it's 16-6. Eagles are up. It's the Eagles versus the Lions. We're up 5 minutes left of the fourth quarter, and it's a shite game. Anyways,
no, this is an indictment on Detroit.
It's 4th and 10 now for the Detroit Lions
because the Eagles aren't that good.
Yeah. Anyways, all right, we move along. Sunday, we got the Seahawks at the Tennessee Titans. Who cares? Seahawks win, but who cares?
Yeah,
I'm terrible.
That's the snooze fest of 10 a.m.
Yeah,
I mean,
same with the next one, Jets at Ravens.
Yeah. Jets, Ravens.
So we have Ravens, Seahawks for those.
So Ravens, there you go. I mean, pad your parlay with those two games.
That's a great
Ravens
point.
and Seahawks.
That's a great point. Yeah. Steelers at Bears. This could go either way.
You're not going to like this.
I don't want to hear it.
I'm going to take the moxie of the pink fingernail quarterback. And the quarterback... and the offensive coordinator head coach, who was a dog at Detroit, who has turned the Bears into a legit football team.
It's true.
They are going to win at home versus Steelers in a 10 a.m. game.
They had a chance.
The old men from Pittsburgh are going to be icing their dogs, and they're not going to be ready to play.
All right.
And the Bears are going to win that game.
All right. So you're taking the Bears.
Who you got?
The Steelers.
You got the Steelers? Honestly, you got the Steelers?
100%.
Aaron Rodgers is playing?
Doesn't matter.
Kinda.
Not
you
for
guys
me.
scored 2 defensive touchdowns today.
Yeah, and we also scored 1 and a field goal with our backup.
Okay.
Same with Aaron Rodgers. He did 1, a field goal, and a defensive touchdown with her.
It was the Bengals.
They're the best. Yeah, I understand. Okay. We move on. Browns at Raiders. Wow, what a game. Taking the Browns for sure.
I'm taking the Browns.
Yeah. Eagles at Cowboys. Oh, that's tough.
Sunday, 125.
I got Cowboys. Yep, Cowboys.
Nope.
Cowboys roll, dude.
No. Cowboys at home, and they get beat bad. They're going to give up 37 to the Eagles. They're going to score
favorite
13.
Team. Okay, we're moving on. This is not a negative show.
I'm heartbroken.
This is a happy show.
This is what Jerry's done to us.
So we take the Cowboys?
We take the Eagles.
All right.
I take the Eagles. You take the Cowboys.
Okay. Yeah. All right. We got the Buccaneers at the Rams. Crazy good game. Sucks for the Bucs.
Sunday Night Football here. We have Bucs Rams. I think this is a must-win game for the Bucs.
Oh shoot! I didn't realize it was going down in the wrong order here.
No, you're okay. But yeah, I noticed, but we're fine. We're fine.
Thanks for the correction.
Yeah, I was like, well, we'll let it ride.
We're without Stone in it shows.
Yeah. But Sunday Night Football is going to be a great game next week. I don't think it'll be a snooze fest. Baker and the boys are going to be ready to play. I actually think it's going to be on turf and a dome. They're not going to have to worry about cold weather. I think the Bucs steal this, even though the Rams are a favorite. and one of the better teams in the league.
I like that, dude. And I also
I think
agree.
the Bucs being hungry. I mean, they can't lose 4 straight. They're too good.
And the Rams kind of squeaked one out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, how about the tough schedule the Bucs have had? No one's talking. You got the Broncos and the Patriots out here playing East Popcorn State of the NFL, the bottom 25 through 32 every week.
It's so true,
and then you got the
dude.
Bucs out here playing the top 5.
No, you're
playing
right.
the SEC every week.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah. So I think the Bucs get it done.
You're right. I'm with the Bucs, yeah.
And if not, it says a lot about the Rams because they beat a desperate team.
So we're gonna jump back in the time slate.
Coming back up to 10 a.m.
Yeah, we're going back to 10 a.m. slate or the 1 p.m. slate, depending on where you are.
This is incredible.
Colts versus the Chiefs. We go to the Kingdom.
I think this game for the Chiefs, Colts Chiefs, will probably be the game of the week in the AFC, maybe the game of the week in the NFL, outside that Bucs Rams game. And if the Chiefs lose this game, their season's over. This is a must-win game for the Chiefs.
I'm taking the Colts because, come on, baby, let them Chiefs get knocked out.
I'm going to take the Chiefs. I think we're going to see one last stand from the boys. And okay. I think they make it as a wild card.
They are
team.
good at home, but I want the Colts to win, so I'm letting my heart pick.
The Colts have had a second place ranking to the worst schedule in the league for me. They also are right up there with the Broncos and the Patriots where they haven't played the better teams in the league.
Okay, we move on.
They're in the AFC South. And so they're patting a lot of wins against
Jags and Texans.
Jags, Texans.
And the Saints?
No. AFC South. It's Jags, Texans, Colts, and
Panthers.
No, that's the NFC.
Oh, yeah. Who is it? Who doesn't matter. That's our point.
I smoked a joint, and I'm drinking tequila. This is why I'm blanking on the 4th team.
Who cares? Colts win the game, in my opinion.
This is unacceptable.
Stone is so important to the show.
Yeah.
All right, so this is a good game. We got the Vikings showing up to Green Bay, Wisconsin, playing the Packers.
The children from Green Bay find a way to squeak out the win against J.J. McCarthy because he's awful.
They did today against
the Giants.
Yeah.
Against Jameis Winston.
I was going to say.
A national treasure.
Yeah.
I mean, who doesn't love Jameis?
I want him to win anytime he does anything.
Even though I had the Packers in my parlay, I was definitely pulling for the Giants.
100%. That's a heartfelt move.
So with that said, though, I think the Packers get it.
The Giants at Lions, unfortunately, based off the way that this game is showing out, because the Eagles are up 16-6 against the Lions.
The Lions are at home in their dome. They're going to be like the Cowboys. They're going to be the fastest show on turf.
They're going
to show up. They're going to look great. Dan Campbell's going to flex.
Yeah.
Everyone in Detroit's going to think they're awesome. And
then we go through this again next week.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. We got the Patriots at Bengals.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
I think this is a trap game.
This is a trap
for the Patriots, and the Bengals could win this game because Joe Flacco is a tough dog.
He is. That team's a good team. Their defense sucks, but their defense actually looked pretty good. Their cornerback room is pretty good.
I'm gonna go ahead and take the Bengals.
Me too.
I think they get it done. I'm gonna pick against the Patriots pretty much every week if they're playing a
team that has potential,
decent team.
Yeah, I got the Bengals here too.
They're playing a team that's decent. I want to see the Patriots actually win. Now they did beat the Bucs. The Bucs are banged up, but I've got the Bengals.
They are
the Patriots.
Banged up, bro.
Yeah,
both of their starting receivers are out.
I know.
They're 1 and 2. Anyways, all right, so we both take Bengals. We got the Jaguars going into the Arizona Cardinals.
Jags get another game under their belt, and
you're going to take the brisket sandwiches?
You take that Texans loss, you can chalk it up to it's a division game. They play each other twice a year. They hate each other. They know each other. The Jags might actually be a wild card team out of the AFC South.
Yeah, low key. I'm with that.
Yeah.
I got the Jags too. It sucks. I thought I was with the Cardinals for a minute. I picked them like 3 weeks in a row. Nah. Anyways, so we got the Falcons, the Atlanta Falcons going into the New Orleans Ain't worth a damn, dude. Why is this game even happening?
This game doesn't even matter.
And I think that, that's so annoying, dude.
Colts, Jags, Titans, Texans. That's the AFC South. My God. They're so forgettable. We couldn't even recall the 4 teams from the freaking division.
It's annoying.
It's annoying.
This game, don't bet. Anyone can win, and it doesn't matter.
And yeah, this NFC South this year is equally as the AFC.
It's so true. And for our Monday Night Football take from the Hollywood Sports.
Okay, Monday Night Football. Here we go.
We got the Carolina Panthers and Rico Dowdell.
Rico Daddle. Yeah.
Mr. 200 yards a game type of dog. Walking right into San Francisco's 49ers with...
If Jerry Jones wasn't an idiot GM, we could have a 2-headed monster for peanuts. I
got the 49ers
against the salary
by
cap.
21 points.
But he let him walk. Oh, yeah. The 49ers and our janitor quarterback, known as Brock Babyface Purdy, are going to walk in and demolish
Clean them up.
Yeah.
In janitorial fashion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, you've got a legit race between the 49ers and the Rams.
And the Seahawks.
The Seahawks just lost. And
aren't they in the same division?
The fact that Sam Darnold is your quarterback is everything that you need to know.
True.
So and just like that,
he threw 4 interceptions. Real quick, run the boss's bet of the week real quick.
I don't have my phone.
No, it's right to your right.
I do have my phone.
Yes, sir.
So this week's bet, and that concludes our Monday night take. We all believe that the 49ers are superior. They're one of the better teams in the NFC.
Yes,
they will win this game.
Shout out to the Steelers. Sorry.
Yeah. All right. So our bet of the week coming in from DeBoss, who you met last week, our executive producer and business partner and smart mind behind the show. He gives us our bets of the week because he's better at betting than all of us. So he has Thursday, we're going to take the Bills, win in Houston. Sunday, underdog Colts beat KC at home, and Rams take them at home against Tampa Bay. It's going to be a nice... taking the Colts is going to be a little saucy for the parlay. But once again, we have the Bills over Houston. We have Sunday's underdog. The Colts beat Kansas City. And then we have the Rams with an easy win over Tampa Bay. He thinks it's an easy win. I don't. I think that's going to be a dogfight to the end.
I think the Rams get it, though.
But I do. I think the Rams
no, but we both just said the Bucs will take it. It's tough. That's a toss-up.
I like his pick. I'm not going to go against it.
Me neither.
Yeah.
We have to.
What
was last week's pick? I think he had the Lions going in and winning.
He did. We had the Lions winning
and
tonight.
They still could.
Yeah, maybe. So
anyway,
so that's our show. In other news around the world, 3i Atlas just came around the sun.
Yeah.
And it is still an anomaly.
Yeah.
Breaking all other anomalies.
And northern lights are going all across the country.
Yeah, which is weird that it's happening at the same time that there's the biggest solar energy going on while there's this weird space thing going on around the sun. And there's also a ton of alien activity. There was a black ring above Disney. And I think we're so distracted by 3i Atlas, we aren't even hitting all the other conspiracies. So
yeah, there's a lot of dimensions we might not know about. And with that being said, we can't wait to catch you on next week's Dimension.
Yeah, that will be our March show. We'll talk about this. Hollywood Sports, thanks for hanging out with us, everybody. Have a great week. And honestly, man, we love everybody.
Yeah, seriously. Thank you so much. Let us know what you guys think and let us know what we suck at.
Yeah, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace.